Hello folks, this is Pedro with Boys and Their Toys, making a video today. Pretty excited. A pretty cool figure just came in and we're going to look at it together. I haven't made a video in a few months, and you know, the honest truth is, you know, work and life gets in the way and kind of dictates how much time you have for these things. I thought, you know, maybe this wasn't something for me, but in the absence of making the videos, you know, I realized that I really enjoy this process, you know, and if nothing else, you know, my kids enjoy helping me make these videos. I enjoy making the videos. We enjoy looking at them and kind of snickering at them and stuff online. So we're going to keep driving forward, and hopefully something that we do will resonate with you guys out there. But if not, I'm still going to have fun with it. So here we are. Just got this in the mail today, and I couldn't wait to open it and check it out. And I wanted to do it as my kind of first video back after a few months. All right. So what we got today is the Four Horsemen Figura Obscura figure of the, I believe, the Hindu deity Ganesh, or Ganesha. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. There's an A on the end there, so if I pronounce it wrong, please forgive me. I've always loved the depiction of this deity. You know, the elephant, just the kind of grand nature of every kind of picture and depiction I've seen of this deity. As soon as I saw the figure drop, I said to my wife, you know, sorry, I love you, have to get it, right? And funny enough, she had already ordered it for me. So came today in the mail. Today is April 23rd. So here we are. We have this great magnetic backdrop. I love these Figura Obscuras. They come with these magnetic backdrops that kind of adhere to the boxes. So that, you know, they can display nice. They can display with the figure out as well. Cool stuff. All right, so you see the kind of lavish seating area and throne room kind of thing here. On the other side, we have the cover art that I already showed you, and both leaves kind of continue that architecture. Very cool. So either way you want to display it, you want to display it this way, or if you want to display it that way, it'll look equally nice. There is the figure. Please excuse the lights. I'm going to take the figure out in a second, but that's the display box. You see some great artwork on the side here. We have our deity here, kind of floating fruit and flowers. This mythical kind of bird, and I'm sure all of these things have names and purposes, and I will be looking up what they are. So please don't feel like I'm being disrespectful. I'm very interested in this stuff, so I will be doing some research. There's a little blurb about the deity and why they're important. And here's the other side with a few more of the Hindu deities there. Beautiful artwork. Always top-notch artwork from these figures and company. So let's open it up and see what we got. So first, inside the box, always with the Figura Obscuras or the Mythic Legions or the Cosmic Legions, you get these awesome backgrounds inside the packaging. If you want to display your figure in the boxes, or even if you want to take them out and put that on the shelf behind the figure as well. Always love that artwork. Put that back in the box. All right, we have some literature. These are usually some very cool historic stories and explanation about why this character or this deity is important. And I'll be reading that. It's got great artwork in there too. I always see these little booklets as like those Masters of the Universe comic books. I like to save them, look through them, and read them. The one that came with Frankenstein's monster was really interesting. They're always pretty cool. So, you know, if you get these figures, look at that artwork, save it, preserve it. I always look at these figures more as collector's pieces, not as toys. Obviously, they're adult collector's pieces. But, you know, I try to give them a little bit of reverence. This looks like some kind of a belt or, you know, something to go across their chest. The packaging is solid, so nothing falls out, right? As everything falls out on me here. All right, we have some adornments. And once I get everything out, I'll put it together and we'll display. Look at that helmet, or that crown. I don't know if it's a crown or a helmet. But look how ornate and detailed that is. I mean, that is awesome. This little top piece is a little crooked, but I'm sure that will straighten out over time, or maybe with a little heat, right? It's pretty awesome. Looks like we have a plate of, or a bowl, some kind of a dumpling, looks like, right? It's pretty cool. All right, we have some extra arms. That looks like a plug to sit the bowl on, maybe. Yep, that's what it is. The bowl can sit right on that palm, right? And the grippy hand. The figure itself has 2 twist ties. Let's take those off. All right, we'll get the figure out. There we go. Put this packaging down. And here is our figure. I mean, look at that. That is awesome. Look at that detail and texture on the sides and the chest and the arms. We have the soft goods that the 4 horsemen are wonderful for. We have the jewelry and the embellishments. We have those the soft good pants, those kind of you know, very typical kind of adornments with the jewelry on the feet and the waist, and I'm sure when I get this guy all together, it's going to look amazing. Let me see. He comes with 2 more grippy hands. This trunk is articulated. Looks like we have all the regular kind of 4 horsemen articulation. And that head is just awesome. Oh, the ears articulate. Oh, the broken tusk is pretty cool. All right, let's see what else he comes with. Looks like a seat, maybe, or a table. Lots of fruit and abundance. I'll have to look and see what all of this symbolizes. plate of grapes. All this stuff is super detailed. We have a bundle of look like apples, right? We have some more hands. We have 2 open palms without plugs on them. We have another grippy hand. Looks like we have an alternative tusk that we can put on our figure. We have a rat, right? I mean, that's a rat. It's not like a mouse. We have this item, I'm sure has some significance that I will learn about. Looks like maybe a twisted up piece of rope or twine with some embellishments on it. And last, we have this very fancy tomahawk axe weapon. That is pretty sweet. All right, so, oh no, we got one more bag of stuff here. Let's see what's in here. It looks like more jewelry and adornments, some kind of a necklace, or 2 necklaces, but they're attached together. Excuse me, lots of little bracelets, some silver bracelets also. Some more things. And once I get all of this, I'm showing it to you initially. I'll lay it out and take some pictures so you can see a little bit more details. And I'll get the figure suited up and show you that too. Here's some silver rings, some more jewelry, another beaded necklace, I would assume. All right, so I'm gonna pause the video and then I'm gonna come back once I got them all suited up. All right, so here he is, all decked out. Again, I don't know that I put all this stuff on correctly, but it's how I figured to do it. You see he has the extra arms in the back. I got as many of those bracelets and bracers on as I could. He's got all of his necklaces on. That really awesome helmet, this back piece. When you're getting this figure, putting this figure together, it's important. I think it's important to point out that the arms and the back piece kind of get in each other's way. So I have this back piece plugged all the way into the back, and then the arms I can only get kind of the very end of the plug-in. But it displays nice. It holds together well. The articulation is great. This alternate trunk has a wire in it, so it's bendy. We got the fruit on this little seat here. In reading the box and the story in the box, this rat is important to a story for Ganesha and his brother. And you know, I won't get into the whole story, but it's an interesting moral story. So if you get the figure, check it out. Or if you haven't got the figure, or you're not gonna be able to get the figure and want to know the story, look it up, right? It's a very cool story, and it's always interesting to me how different cultures have different moral stories like that. And it's essentially a story about thinking through problems, thinking through a challenge rather than just acting fast. Cool story. Here, I'll turn them around so you can see what I'm talking about with the back plug. So you can see that back piece is plugged all the way in, and the arms are, you know, slightly backed out so that all three can fit. Kind of put this sash around there to kind of cover that gap. Okay, so there he is, Hindu god Ganesha, my first video back after a few months. Hope you like it. If you do, like and subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know what's up.